Hello, welcome to Irish Football Fan TV. This is the Irish News Daily. It's myself, Paul Nealon, and I'm here to go through the latest Irish football news. Not too many, reports yesterday, so I didn't bother doing a Irish News Daily, other than the fact that Tariq Wright got recalled from Aston Villa to then be sold to Plymouth Argyle. So he's gone there on a permanent move after being on loan at Bradford at the early half of the season. So good luck to him at Plymouth, and hopefully he can kick on from there. In other news, the Irish Mirror are reporting that Vera Pauw has been sanctioned by the NWSL and been told that she will have to accept personal responsibility and meet certain conditions in order to work in the American League again. Back in December, Pauw, who managed Houston Dash in the NWSL between 2017 to 18, was named in a report into misconduct in the National Women's Soccer League. Houston Dash issued an apology to its players that were subjected to the alleged misconduct by Pauw. In an FAI press conference held before Christmas, Pauw denied all allegations of misconduct. Pauw also denies accusations that she refused to cooperate with the 14-month-long investigation. On Monday evening, the NWSL released a statement that listed sanctions imposed against a number of managers, coaches and personnel associated with NWSL teams in the past. Pauw, along with 5 other coaches, was hit with a level 3 sanction, meaning their future employment in the NWSL is conditional. According to the statement, future employment within the league will be conditioned on the following factors being established to the satisfaction of the Commissioner in her complete discretion: acknowledging wrongdoing and accepting personal responsibility for inappropriate conduct, participating in training and demonstrating a sincere commitment to correcting behaviour. The sanctions imposed on Pauw were the least severe of the 3 sanction levels. 4 coaches were hit with level 1 sanctions, meaning they were banned from the NWSL for life, while 2 other coaches were banned for 2 years as part of level 2 sanctions. Pauw became Ireland manager in 2019, her first job after her spell in Houston. So there you go. Vera Pauw has been sanctioned, but she did deny all allegations against her and did try to reach out to the powers that be there. She did an interview with Off the Ball. You can check that out on their podcast, because I listened to it just before Christmas there, and it did seem like she was just getting accused with no real evidence, having basically said she was willing to cooperate, but there was nothing that they would do to cooperate because she wanted to record the call. So interesting to hear what happens there. I think if she does decide to go back to America after, but she's got a World Cup to look forward to, so I'm sure she's focused on that. In other news, Tom Cannon has joined Preston on loan from Everton. The Irish underage international has gone and linked up with the likes of Troy Parrott, Alan Brown, Greg Cunningham and so on there at Deepdale. Hopefully he will start to reap the benefits. Everton didn't seem to be too keen on just hanging on to him at the moment, because they're in a bit of a relegation dogfight, and putting a bit of pressure on Tom could maybe ruin him at this early stage of his career. So I think a move to Preston makes sense, and it allows Everton then to bring in a more experienced striker to help them climb up the table. So good luck to Tom, and hopefully he gets plenty of game time at Preston North End. In other news, Dundalk have signed 35 cap Gibraltar youngster Louis Alsi from Blackburn. The 42 there are reporting here that he's signed from Blackburn on a multi-year contract. He's 22 years of age. He's a centre-back by trade, but also has been deployed as a holding midfielder by his national team, for whom he has already earned 35 senior caps. He's London-born, and he spent time at Chelsea Academy before beginning his career with non-league club Cobham. So there you go. He's also played with Barnet. He joined Gibraltarin outfit Lincoln Red Imps in early 2018, but debuting in the Europa League tie against the New Saints of Wales. So he's a bit of experience about him, and then Blackburn moved for him in 2019, and he had an initial loan spell at Woking. He made one first team appearance for the Lancashire club in a League Cup tie away to Bradford last August, and yeah, he's just kind of been in and around. So be interested to see how he gets on. Obviously international player, but he's also from Gibraltar. And then in other League of Ireland news, Kerry FC have recruited Croatian striker Tripomir Vrlicic from Killarney Celtic. So nicknamed Trip. He's 6'4". He's a striker who previously attended a football school in NK Neretva before signing for Croatian First Division NK Istra 1961. The Medjugorje native, I hope I said that right, went out to play first team football for Second Division Junak Sinj before moving firstly to the Czech Republic and eventually to the Kingdom of Kerry. They also signed Sean Kennedy as well, from former Sunderland player. So happy days for Kerry FC. And then just to wrap up the Irish news, Rhiannon Jarrett made her return, long-awaited return from injury over the weekend, and Robbie Keane has been linked with the Portsmouth job. So there you go. That is your Irish Daily News.